Okay guys, you know how it is. It is time for me to disassemble the watch, share to all of you guys how the interior looks like, and probably learn a thing or two. And in this case, I'm going to try to clean it up, try to make it look good again, and also swapping the battery because they are already expired. So let's begin. Before proceeding even further, I just find out some interesting things that this watch body is locked with only one screw on this side and nothing else. So there are no more screws to lock this metal bezel, which is weird. I still have no idea how they lock or how this thing was placed on top. No wonder this model looks really clean because no screws. But I think I'm gonna need... Alright, I just found it. Look at that. There's a... what do you call this thing again? Spring bar. Hold on, there's a lot of dust in here, so that's more reason for me to disassemble the watch to clean it up. Look at that. There's the spring bar in here, and it is locked into this bezel. The bezel acts as the adapter, for the lug of the watch. The hard case didn't have any lug at all. Alright, that is it. Look at that. Wow, this is interesting and also very dangerous thing to do. I was really nervous that I'm gonna break this resin part because of the age, but it's still holding up very well in my case, and I'm sure this metal bezel was locked with some sort of double-sided tape on top here and glued it down, and this one will be held by these buttons, and this one will hold the adapter into place, meaning this one could be plugged in here and could still act as a watch without even the hard case in here. This is really interesting kind of construction. I love doing all this. Wow. And I guess this will be the antenna for the multiband 2 wave scepter. And let's see the interior. Remove it. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Look at that. Even though this watch is old, the O-ring still doing its job. Make sure that there's no dust gets inside until today because I open it up. Okay, now take this shock absorber out with all the springs. I'm gonna take this spring out first so I won't lose it. Let me see now if I could just take it out. Yep, I like this kind of construction. Easily. Hold on. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm gonna need to remove this screw on top so we could disconnect the module from the antenna. Should do it. Alright. Take this one out. And take this one out like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to... You know what? Never mind. I'm thinking about pulling this faceplate out because it has those foggy in there, but I think it's fine. So the module itself is really slim. Look at that. Pretty small size. And the battery already runs out, of course. I'm gonna need to switch it up to the I believe I don't have any rechargeable battery on hand because they are too expensive, so I'm just gonna use a regular lithium-ion battery on a solar-powered G-Shock watch. But right now I'm gonna need to disassemble this one as well and put this backplate back on so no waters get in the module. And some of you guys do wonder what will happen if you disassemble your G-Shock watch like this. And one of the way for me to be a lot more confident with the interior is that when I disassemble G-Shock watch, I'll take the module out like that, and then I will clean all the dirt in there, and then I will screw it back in like here without the module inside, and then I'll dip in the water, I'll brush it up and clean it up. And while doing all that, I will make sure or just check whether waters will be getting there or not, and that is how I could get the confidence. After I clean it up, I will learn that if there are waters in there, I'll find it right away, and if there aren't water in there, I know that it is safe. So that's very easy way to check if your watch is safe or if your watch water resistance has been compromised or not, just by removing the backplate. Just put this thing in a bucket of water and see by yourself. If there's no waters in there, good to go. Put everything back in, wear the watch as usual. If the water's in there, dry it out of course, and then add some grease or seal in there and repeat the process until there's no waters that could get in here, and then proceed by adding the module back in. You're good to go to be wearing the watch as usual. Now that I already cleaned it up, let's have a look at the module first. And to disassemble all this, all we need is just this needle. And before I begin, just need to highlight one more point that I just find out: the fact that even though they are just from the same series, the parts are just the same, the modules are the same. I mean, they have the same function, but this one has 3 springs to connect to the solar panel, whereas this one have 2 springs only. So the rest from the back, as you can see, are exactly the same, and both of them is indeed made in Japan. So let me disassemble both base, and then I'll give my final thoughts and comments at the end of this video. Okay, I can see now it features exactly similar EL panel, display panel, compartment, springs, and although the display panel are the same, but they have similar build where they only connect with only one connector placed at the bottom of this display panel. This one has 2 springs over here, and this one didn't have any spring, although they have the space in there, but it didn't have any springs. This one is for the black ones. This is for the full metal version. I don't know why it has to be this way, because the circuit board does look exactly the same. So this is for the black one, this one is for the full metal one. There you go, look for yourself. Tell me if you guys could spot any difference at all in terms of these components on there. This is the capacitor, this is the quartz, what do you call it again? Quartz crystal. More capacitor over here, here. I'm pretty sure this is the processor for the wave setter unit, and auto light thingy should be somewhere here or here, and more processor over here. I'm not sure what these 2 things are, because this is the first time I've seen these 2 components placed on a G-Shock watch. And on this side you can see the component for the display panel. This is the processor for the watch, and there you go, really simple construction. But on this side, pretty complex and a lot of components involved. Because they looks the same, but when you connect them, they project different thing. So this one will project different type of graphics, this one is different as well. So pretty interesting findings here. I learned quite a lot just by disassembling these two vintage models, and I hope you guys do the same as well. Thank you very much for watching. This is GHF, and I'm